Go ahead.
Today I'm going to introduce one-day trip itinerary to Taoyuan. And the first stop we are going to Maju New Village. And it is the first military village in Zhongli and is placed as the Taoyuan General Village. And it was named because the resident came from Maju. And when the First Lady Song Meiling, the wife of President Jiang, went to visit the army in Maju, she wants to reassure that the dependent of soldier will be taken good care of. So the building was built. And now it has become a tourist spot which has some nostalgic things like this and sometimes there will be some bazaars and movie theater held there. And second, we are going to Longgang Mosque. And Longgang Mosque is hidden in the Zhongzhen market and within multicultural area. And this area has lots of people who is military dependent from Yunnan and Thai Myanmar. And the building was built for people who want to have a permanent place for religious activities. And also because it is too far for them to go to Taipei Grand Mosque. So, yeah. And the prayer gathering was held every Friday and the Muslim will wear like that on the picture. Yeah. And the next station we are going to Zhongzhen Market. We just need to walk on foot for only 1 minute from Longgang Mosque. And in the Zhongzhen Market, there are a lot of shops and stands which sells a variety of toxic food from Yunnan and Thailand. And for lunch, we are going to eat Yunnan rice noodles, like the picture. And in the picture, you can see there's an egg, some pork, and pork leaves in it. And you can see the noodles. It is a bit like Haga Bantiao, but the taste and flavor is totally different. And near it, the green one, it is called Wandofen, which is made by peas and water. And the locals said these two are the golden combination. Yeah, and if you are still hungry, you can buy some Vietnam sandwich and some toast cake, which is striping, in the entrance of Zhongzhen Market. And after lunch, we are going to Yimei Food Apprentice Training Center. It is a tourism factory, and Yimei was built in 1934 and from a small cake shop during Japanese colonization. And now it becomes one of the most well-known enterprises in Taiwan. And in factory, there is a museum showing a lot of ancient baking tools and the history of Yimei. And also, you can do some baking activity, like you can make some cakes, some cookies, and so forth. And if you still have some time, you can went to its ecological garden near the factory. And after that, we are going to buy some souvenir for our relatives and families. And Zhangfengsheng Shanghang, it is famous for its peanut butters and seasoned cookies and so forth. And this day, it just launched an ice cream which is seasoned and peanut flavor, just like the picture. And it attracts many tourists to give it a try. And if you don't want to buy the souvenir, you can went to the shop which is called which is sell Shaojiancao in front of it, and it is also famous. And many locals recommend us to buy this kind of things. And last but not least, we are going to Zhongli Night Market. And Zhongli Night Market has 20 years history and more than 500 shops there, and it is 700 meters long. And like the picture, there are some sweet potato bowls, grilled corn, or something. And you can come and try it. And I think the fastest way to know a country is to try its food. And this is all my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Good timing, and well prepared the presentation. Okay, let's move on to the next presenter. Yanti is the second one.
Good afternoon, guys. Today we will tour 3 tourist attractions and 1 restaurant in Miaoli. And this is our itinerary. And the first tourist attraction is 麒麟之母 Tunnel, 麒麟之母隧道. It was built in 1928, also in the Japanese occupation. So, if you observe the tunnels carefully, you can see the bullet holes on the tunnels. And it also is located in the northern of Creeding Station. And many young people would like to take the old-fashioned pictures in this station and imitate the Japanese movie scene, Your Name, like this picture and this picture. And the main tunnel is 131 meters long, and the other is 68 meters long. And the most important thing is they are the only one connected to rail tunnels in the world. When you walk on the wooden path, you can hear the sound of waves. And after going to the top, you can see the whole ocean and windmills and the panoramic landscape. And I think this attraction is also a good place to walk the dog and the child. After appreciating the tunnels, you will be tired, right? So let's have the lunch in the old park farm, 老郭休闲农场. It was founded in 1999. It also is the first rice noodle culture farm in Taiwan. And in the farm, you can take the older and the kids to not only learn the history of rice noodle and understand how they use the traditional tools to make the rice noodle. And when it comes to farm, maybe many people will think that it's a boring place. But the farm offers many kinds of DIY toolkits, so you and your kids can make the rice noodle products by yourself, like this picture. And this is their restaurant. It is big enough and can contain lots of people, and you can also enjoy your time and relax here. This is rice noodle product. And many parents were worried about their noisy and lively child. And the farm also offers the playground to release their energy. And this is the map. The above of land is the fake rice noodle made by the cotton. Okay, let's move on to the next destination, Holong Cape of Good Hope, 后龙好望角. It is a nature observation deck. It is also located on Holong River and Sihu River. In this tourist attraction, you can see the whole sea and lots of terraces. And if you are lucky, sometimes you can see the train passing by the rails. Moreover, this tourist attraction also attracts lots of people to watch the sunrise and sunset. You also can take the stroll on the stairs and you will find the awesome scenery and huge windmill around by you. And due to the strong northeast monsoon, they built lots of wind drive generators here, and they can use this to generate the electricity. And it is 106 meters high. If you want to see it closely, you can go to the Holong Cape of Good Hope. And the last destination is Taiyan Tongxiao Tourism Campus, Taiyan Tongxiao Yanlai Guan. And it was built in 1075, and it is open from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And you must go to the Salt Museum. You can see the information of the salt and ocean. Through the tunnel, when you rest your head, you can see the knowledge of salt and the crystallization. And the last, they also offers the ocean spring water to let customers can relax and soak their legs, like the picture. And if your members include lots of orders or kids, the itinerary is a good choice for you to consider. And which tourist attractions do you prefer? And this is my reference and the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Okay, excellent, well-organized itinerary. Next, we have Huang Yaxin. Yaxin.
Good afternoon. I'm going to tell you like the plan in Chigi. And as you can see this presentation, you can see the weather in Chigi is really good. So this is the itinerary that I suggest because I used to take this itinerary to Chigi, and I think it's the best choice to go from Chiho Battery to the end. So the first, so if you want to visit in Chijing, I suggest you can rent a bike in Chijing because Kaohsiung is very hot, so you must rent a bike for your transportation. And Chiho Battery is the end of the Chijing, so I will take this to the first stop. So Chiho Battery is designed by an English engineer, and so it is the Western style battery. And if you keep going, you will see the whole view of Kaohsiung Port. Next stop, we will go to Chiho Lighthouse. I know many places has lighthouse, but this is kind of special because you can see its body is built by white brick, so that's one of its special way. Alright, so if you're going down, you will see the Qijing Tunnel. This tunnel, the origin of this tunnel is built for military, and after all, they decide to rebuild this tunnel. And you can see the top of tunnel. It's made by it is decorated for like the like oh, it's decorated with many stars. So if you go through this, you will have great feeling. And if you keep going this tunnel, you will see the ocean view. After this spot, it's time for lunch, and Qijing is famous for its seafood. So you will see this old street has many seafood shop, and I suggest you must try this food called grilled squid, 烤小卷, and also go to some seafood shop to try. So in the afternoon, we will go to Qijing Mazu Temple. Many places has Mazu Temple, but this is kind of different because this temple is not only the first Mazu Temple in Taiwan, but also the oldest temple in Kaohsiung. It's the oldest one. So if you go into this temple, I think you will have different feeling than others. And the next stop, we are heading to Rainbow Church. You can see the water under the church it's very beautiful. And if you take picture with different angles, it's just like the water has no age. So the rainbow color is symbol happiness. So many people who want to take the marriage photos, they will come here because many people came here to take the pictures. So if we keep going this way, you will see this one called Sound of Sea, and you can see here is like you are listening to the sound of the sea. It can reduce your pressure, because I know if you have many pressure, some people may go to the sea to listen the sound of the sea. And this is the last place, the ocean of ice. I think this boat is their what they are special, because this is like 15 times larger shaved ice. So if you come with your friends, I think you can order this one, because you guys can share this one. Thank you.
海之滨应该是 ice ocean 才对吧？是海之滨还是滨之海？好像写反了，对不对？Okay, anyway, okay, good presentation, thank you. 张李黎 is next presenter. 李黎。
Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about 淡水 and barley. This is the schedule. Well, because the ship because the ship opened at 11 o'clock, so we gathering in 9:15 to and we will go to 淡水 Street for about 1.5 hours, and then we will take a ship to the Bali left bank and going to 13行 Museum of Archaeology, and at 3 o'clock we will back to Fisherman's Wharf. And this is 淡水 Street. Here is in 淡水 Street there are some famous snacks. The first one is the fishball soup. The fishball soup is the diner's signature dish, and the diner also have steamed meat bun and wonton noodles. And the next one is this apple tietan. The iron egg is on the corner, and it is $100 for a box. And the next one is the signature dish of 淡水 is the ake. And it has glass noodles in a oil tofu. And the last one is the turkey ice cream. It is famous of the Turkish will not give you ice cream easily. And next we will go to Fisherman's Wharf. It is famous of the Lovers Bridge, but although it calls Lovers Bridge, the rumor says that if couples looking at each other on the bridge, they will break up. And this is the Lovers Bridge. And next one we will going to Bali left bank. The Huazhiwei ecological rivers has a mangrove forest, and there are some creatures like 水笔仔 or 弹涂鱼. And the last one we are going to 13行 Museum of Archaeology. It opened from 2003, and it has the Yuanshan culture, also called the Shell Mound culture, and it also has the Taipei 植物园 ruins, the Taipei Botanical Garden. Thank you.
Next we have 沈乃瑜.
Blackton and Angela, and today we are going to visit a very popular place in Kaohsiung and also have some local food. We're going to Pier 2 Art Center, and it's located next to Kaohsiung Harbor. And this is our timetable. We will meet at Shizuoka MRT station at 9, and we go to Dandan Hamburg to have our breakfast. And then we take LRT to Pier 2 Art Center and have our lunch, and then back to school. Kaohsiung MRT has two lines. One is orange and one is red. And if you take orange line, you can go to Shizuoka MRT station directly. And if you take red line, you need to transfer at Formosa Boulevard station. And remember we met at entrance number 1 because the Dandan hamburger is in the opposite side. Dandan is available in Tainan, Kaohsiung, and Pingdong, and is famous for its cheap price. You can have a great meal within $100. And it has Western and Eastern styles meal. For example, you can see the Chinese noodles or fried chicken and congee and so on. And it's very special fast food restaurant. And this is LRT. This is the KMRT system. You can see the red and orange line I just mentioned. And the green line is LRT, the light rail transit. And we take LRT to the Pier 2 Art Center. This is the map of the Pier 2 Art Center. You can find this map on their website. And there's many numbers on it. If you click the number, and you can have they will show you the information of this spot. I think it's a very useful function. You don't need to waste your time to find little things. And Pier 2 Art Center is rebuilt by old and abandoned warehouses to the modern one. And you can find some coffee shop or restaurant in it. And also they have the bazaar on weekends. You can find many special things along the street. And also they have a very big grass which is suitable for family with kids. You can fly kites or play bubbles there, or if you like to take a photo, you can take great photo for sure. And then we go to have our lunch. It's a famous restaurant in Kaohsiung, which is Gangyuan beef noodle restaurant, and it has more than 60 years. And this is their menu. They have 3 languages: Chinese, English, and Japanese. Because there are many tourists go there to have their meal. And they have only 3 meats: beef, pork, and pork knuckles. It's very simple, but it's very delicious. And now we come back to school. Thank you.
Okay, let's move on to Li Jia's presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I will introduce some attractions in Taichung. Most of them are located in West District. This is a map of our incentives travel of annual best student. First, we will go to painted animation line. In this attraction, you can see many animations such as Family Simpson, Your Name, My Neighborhood Totoro, or One Piece. If you are not interested in animation, you can even see popular video games such as Super Mario. And this is the photo how people painted on the wall of the line. Next, we will go to National Taiwan Museum of Fine Art. In this place, we will go to this place at after 10 o'clock. In this place, please take your student ID card with you. And after you get into the museum, please be quiet and listen carefully to the guide. Before we go out to the museum, we will have a group photo. Next, we will picnic in Wenxing Forest Park, or its name is Fulfillment Amphitheater. In this place, please prepare your lunch with you. And until 1 o'clock, please gather on the